So we'll be doing a dual track, basically. We'll be doing all the things necessary to bring this project into development. But at the same time, we'll be doing lots of exploration drilling to prove up a bigger resource. So it's going to be a very exciting dual track work program.
Welcome to Proactive, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kerry Stevenson, and today I've asked John Prineas. He is the Executive Chair of St. George Mining. Exciting times for them with their Arexa project up there in Brazil. And this is a niobium and rare earths acquisition acquired at the end of February. So it's all new. So, John, welcome to Proactive. Good to see you. What excites you the most about this project at the moment?
There's actually a number of features that excite me, but possibly the number one is the commodity space that we're in. We're in niobium and rare earths. Niobium, there's only 3 primary producers in the world, so you don't get oversupply. You don't get that supply aftershock that you do with lithium or nickel. Very stable commodity. Prices risen very generously over the past 40 years. So I think it's a great project to be in terms of delivering shareholder value.
Niobium itself, just explain, what's it used for?
A number of uses. 80% of niobium goes into ferroniobium, which is used to strengthen steel. Just a little bit of steel can make super strong. Sorry, a little bit of niobium can make super strong steel, used for construction, pipelines, very fancy construction. But it's also, unfortunately, a weapon metal. It creates very strong weapons. It's used on the cone of missiles. So it's a very, very strategically important metal. New age applications are in medical equipment, MRI, other magnets, and also now being used in batteries. A little bit of niobium in a battery can extend the life by 10 times, can decrease the charging to only 10 minutes, create lighter batteries. So very important potential use there.
With this acquisition, it was just at the end of February, and I'm talking to you coming up towards the end of March. How did you get your hands on it? And also, has there been much work already done on this project?
Yeah, so we were looking around for another critical metals project. We have lithium and nickel projects in Western Australia. They're early stage exploration. We wanted something more advanced that could really have a clear pathway to development. We managed to stumble across this project last year. We brought it through to completion in February this year, raising $20 million. So we've got very strong support from the market and from offtake parties. And the reason why there's strong support there is because this is a de-risked project. There's already been quite a bit of drilling there, confirmed economic grades and economic volume of niobium and rare earths, very high grades up to 8% niobium, and very high grades of rare earths as well. The previous owner produced a Canadian NI 43-101 report. I can't really talk about it too much because it's not JORC compliant. But if you go on their website, you can see it, and it'll talk about a 20-year mine life and an NPV of 956 million US dollars. So there's certainly a strong potential there to bring an economic project.
Well, you just mentioned the Canadian side of things. When's your maiden JORC resource, mineral resource estimate going to come out, do you think?
We're going to do that very soon. So we're using the historical drilling. It's all been made JORC compliant. The previous resource was actually prepared by an Australian geologist. So we've got him to redo the numbers for us, optimize it for niobium. Previously it was optimized for rare earths. We're going to come out with a JORC resource very, very soon in the next few weeks. I think we'll see a big improvement on the historical resource. And then, of course, we're going to get our own drilling done. Only 10% of the projects have been closely spaced drilled. So there's enormous potential still to increase the maiden resource by multiples. So very exciting.
There could be some people out there saying, not sure about Brazil as a jurisdiction and where you are. Just talk to us about that and how confident you are working in that region.
Yeah, we're in the state of Minas Gerais, which is really the leading state for mining in Brazil. Latin Resources is there, which has had terrific success with its lithium project now being taken over by Pilbara Minerals. We've signed an agreement with the state government there, a cooperation agreement where they will expedite our approvals in exchange for our investment in the project. The Arusha town is begging for another project to create jobs and prosperity. The governor of the state is really encouraging us to come along and get things moving. So I think it's a terrific jurisdiction to be working in.
All right, just quickly before we finish up, the exploration upside. I think you just said that only 10% of this project has been drilled. Is your focus going to be let's drill, baby, drill? I shouldn't say that, but I will.
Well, definitely, we're ready to do our downstream processing studies, the environmental studies, etc. So we'll be doing a dual track. Basically, we'll be doing all the things necessary to bring this project into development, but at the same time, we'll be doing lots of exploration drilling to prove up a bigger resource. So it's going to be a very exciting dual track work program.
Watch this space, ladies and gentlemen. The ASX code is SGQ. Is that right? SGQ.
That's right, Carrie.
So watch this space, ladies and gentlemen. It's a really big project up there in Brazil, and John's got his hands on it, and lots of news flow to come. Thanks so much for joining me today, John.
Thank you.